My name is Andres Mendoza, and my favorite poem is Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening by Robert Frost. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. You will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sound's the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. I found this poem when I was in 10th grade. We were studying The Road Not Taken, which we had also studied in Miss Becerra's class. They are both by Robert Frost, and I was just interested by the way that he used the winter to symbolize the end of his life, and he revolved his whole poem around it. I also find the rhyme to be very attractive, and I was just drawn to it, and it's been my favorite poem ever since. Since before I began high school, I've known I was depressed. Personally, I have very little internal motivation to keep working towards my own success. However, my mom and especially my daughter are all the motivation I need. Whenever I see or even think of my daughter, I am overwhelmed with joy and pride, but those are the emotions that make me wonder how she's gonna feel when she thinks of me. If I didn't have her, I'm sure that I would still wake up every morning and be upset knowing that I had to push through another day. But luckily for me, I do have her, and although some mornings still are tough for me, my desire to make sure that Gigi is one day proud of her daddy have kept me going. To me, this poem represents the idea that it might be much easier and less stressful to just disappear into the lovely, dark, and deep woods, but my promises are to myself to make sure that she will be proud of me, and she won't wonder where I am, and she'll know that I'm by her and I'm successful and I kept working.